Hello everybody and welcome back to my greenhouse. It's Terry and this is another edition of an orchid a day. Now, I did get some new orchids, but I will today talk about some other new things that I got today. I got some pots that I really like. Got this size. They are so cute. And then of course I got a little bit larger size. That. Got somebody had asked me where I got my hangers from. I got them from, where is it at? Green Earth Orchid Supplies, Delray Beach, Florida. That's where I got these hooks at that I hang under pots, and that's what I have. Some of these are different kind of hooks, but that's what this hook is. It just hooks under the rim of the pot. Then I had to get some plant labels. Of course, I tend to recycle my labels, which I hate to do. Speaking of labels, I've pointed this out before, but that is my graveyard. I have two of them full to the rim, and actually there's another one overflow, and there's some more tags over here I see. But I've been taking out of there and putting the names on my plants, my divisions, or just tags that I lose, so I don't have to do that anymore. And I also got some more pot clips that you can hang smaller pots onto. But this is what I was really talking about today. This is a replacement orchid, and I'm sure by the looks of it, everyone knows what it is. It is a Dockrillia, and everybody knows that I am obsessed with Dockrillias, and I've had this before, as I've said, and it just more or less sat there for years. It did put out a couple of growths that were decent sized growths. That is a new growth right there. If my phone would ever focus, that is what a new growth looks like. As it comes out and begins to mature, you can see at the base of it how it's beginning to look a little bumpy. Maybe you can see that. But there looks like some texture change in there. This, of course, is Dockrillia, formerly Dendrobium cucumerina. It's a species. Also, as I said, it's called the Cucumber Dockrillia, Cucumber Orchid, the Gherkin Orchid. This species was described in 1981, so as orchids go, it's fairly recent. It's native to southeastern Australia, from Sydney to Brisbane. Generally, you find this orchid usually near bodies of water, swamps. It's generally around water, although in the wintertime it gets less water, almost a short dry rest. Blooms from short inflorescence, and the flowers are typical Dockrillia flowers. They look like Kingianum flowers. Not really a star shape, not really a spider shape, but the flowers are foul smelling, and they generally flowers in late winter into early spring after that rest. They do like fairly bright light, but they can tolerate a little bit of shade, but bright light is really what they prefer. Their temperatures they like warm temperatures. They don't like cool. They like fairly warm to hot temperatures. And as far as humidity, they prefer a humidity around 70%, a little bit higher in the summer. This plant grows better mounted, although I have seen some of them potted up. The thing about Dockrillias, most Dockrillias and Cucumerina, is that they are very susceptible to overwatering even when they're mounted. These prefer their roots to dry out. They want to be heavily watered while they're being watered, but then they need a complete day of not being watered in between, if that makes any sense. Their roots will not develop if they get too much water, and they will die, and the plant will slowly die. And I think that's probably why I had a problem with it, because as with a lot of my smaller mounted plants, this is a larger sized cucumerina than I had before, and I was a little intimidated and felt like I needed to really keep it wet, and I think that was my mistake. These plants generally grow on rocks. They're somewhat epiphytic mostly, but they do grow on trees as well. What else can I tell you about this plant? I have never flowered this plant. Did I say that? I think I did say that. Probably said that first. But I would say it's very desirable, high on my list, just for the wow factor as far as the foliage being very unique and bumpy. You know, as long as they continue to give me leaves like that, because these are technically the leaves. Pseudobulb would be below here, and then this part is the leaves. The leaf, I should say. So yeah, that is my Dendrobium cucumerina, folks. And I will have more to share with you soon. As always, thanks for watching, and enjoy your orchids. Bye.